We're joined here today with former TV meteorologist Jason Frazer, and not only were you a TV meteorologist, you are now working with kids.
Yes, so I have a company called Drizzle Weather. We are a STEM education entertainment company, and what we do is we help kids learn about climate and weather. Our signature product is something called Edible Weather, which we teach about weather phenomena using food, and we just published a book, shameless plug right here.
Amazing.
And by the way, we can also see it right there, right behind you.
All right.
Where we have 25 of our experiments. So it's something really cool to do, especially on a day like today, where of course it's raining. So you want to do one?
I do.
All right,
there
let's do
are
this.
25 projects, you said.
Yes.
What are we doing right now?
So today we're going to be doing something called the cloud parfait experiment.
Okay.
And this is where we teach people about what happens in the troposphere. This is where clouds develop and we get precipitation. So like rain, like snow. So the first thing I do is I always ask people to take 2 graham crackers. So you're going to take 2 graham crackers here, bam, and you're going to put them in your cup.
Okay.
And then what we are going to do is we're going to take one of our spoons and we are going to crush it. All right, so just crush it, crush it. If you want, you can even do it with your hands. That might even be a little bit easier to do. Look at that, okay. There you go. And what we are trying to do is we are trying to make it look like sand because, of course, at the bottom of the troposphere where we are at, what do we have? We have dirt, and of course, we have sand. So the bottom of your cup should look just like this. All right?
Almost there.
Almost there. Almost there. That's all right. That's all right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We got 10 seconds. 9, 8. I'm gonna channel in my Chef Ramsay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, hands up.
All right, so, good job, Alex. All right, so then the next thing that we discuss in our cloud parfait experiment is the development of clouds. So typically we start to see cloud development somewhere between 1 to about 3,000 feet up in the air. Now, sometimes we do get clouds here on the ground. We call them fog. But in order to symbolize the fog, what do you need? You need some whipped cream.
Of course.
So hold up your cup here. I'm going to give you a nice little cumulus cloud. Look at that.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks.
The tastiest cloud.
The tastiest cloud you can imagine. Now, one of the cool parts about clouds is clouds do change color, usually when?
When it rains?
Sometimes when it rains, and also during sunrise and sunset.
Yes.
The cool part about the atmosphere is we could be looking at the same cloud and see different colors because of geography and where we are standing. So what do we need in order to change our clouds is we need some sprinkles.
Amazing.
So we're gonna put some sprinkles right on there, bada bing, bada boom. And then this is usually where the kids start going nuts and they're like, oh my goodness, we love this meteorologist. He's making us eat sprinkles. This is terrible. All right, so then we start talking about precipitation, right? What's your favorite type of precipitation?
None.
None? You don't like it when it rains, when it hails, when it, okay. Well, if you are like me, I love it when it snows. So what do we need in order to have some snow? We need some marshmallows.
Okay, I guess I like it when it snows now.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna give you some snow right there, Alex. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. And now Alex is like my poor blood pressure. Look at all that sugar. All right, and then where does the snow come from? It comes from clouds.
The clouds.
So what do you need?
More clouds.
We need more cumulus clouds right there. And then what typically happens when you fly, you get above the clouds, what does the sky appear to be like? What
blue.
color? It appears to be blue. So what we'll do is we'll just add a little bit of blue food dye right there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your spoon and you are just going to put it maybe about 1/4 of an inch in there and just spin the top layer so that it looks like a cloud at the top. So by the time you are done, it should look something like this.
Oh, kind of layer.
There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. And now it's time to eat our clouds.
Okay.
So. Salud.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Jason.
All right, and then you let me know,
this is amazing.
What does it taste like?
My favorite kind of rain.
That's what
I know I said I don't like rain earlier, but I'm gonna take it back.
There you go. See, there you go. and now her sugar is going all the way up. But the reason why I bring this up is because think about all of the weather lessons that we just taught, right? So we taught about the troposphere, we talked about why the clouds change color, what type of precipitation is, and this is all what we do here at Drizzle Weather, is we are all about gamifying weather and climate with the use of food.
Amazing, and it's my understanding this, doesn't end at clouds. There are many more things for people to learn, is that right?
Absolutely. So one of my other favorite lessons is something called the radar ripple dip, and this is where we teach you exactly what all of the different colors are on the radar. So if you've ever wondered, what does yellow mean? Or what does that pinkish color mean? Well, we explain it right here in the book. And we use not only guacamole, but we also use cheese, we use sour cream, salsa, as well as even a few olives, because when you're looking at the weather radar, you always see the little beam that goes by. So it's great to do on a Saturday or a Sunday, especially, like I said, on a weekend like this, where you're gonna be inside.
Great. Thank you so much, Jason, for joining us. Again, your new book, Edible Weather, where you can learn how to make amazing, tasty clouds and also do this maybe when it's raining outside and you want to stay indoors and have something fun to do.
And you can get this either on Amazon or on Barnes & Nobles. And you can also visit our website, drizzleweather.com.
Amazing.
Thank you
so much.
Woo-hoo!